Okay, we'll move on. We will forward a little bit now about you have imagined physical spaces like starships as living characters. So, if a hotel was the main character of film, what would you look for to give it a distinctive voice? How can hoteliers design spaces they, that feel like they have their own personality and a story arc?
I think this is such a wonderful opportunity for many brands to take advantage of that they don't necessarily take advantage of. And recently, as an adult, I had made a decision that I wanted to go back and start watching. I wanted to understand what I was watching between the ages of like 5 and 12 years old. So I was going back and looking at the programs I watched, and one of them was Star Trek. And I was really impressed with Star Trek because I feel like they did a great job envisioning the world that we would live in and that we are living in today, and maybe perhaps they helped to shape that just with concepts and imagery and stuff like that. But you saw everything. Like you could see tablets, you could see AI devices, even what they called their holodeck program. We have it, which is these virtual reality games. I was literally Disney has something called the Void, and I was literally in Star Wars. Just like they would be in their holodeck programs on Star Trek. And I asked myself if I had to go back in time when they were writing this. I feel like they did everything perfect for their time as best as they could do it, but there was one thing I would change, and there's one thing I'd whisper into their ear, and it's that they have this ship, and they're constantly saying, "Computer, I need coordinates for whatever place," or "Computer, we need tactical battle plans for something," right? And I feel like they missed out on that one little thing where all of a sudden that computer should have been a character in the story. And it's very much like I have my iPhone, and essentially Siri is a character now in my story of life, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like there was a golden opportunity there to create a character from that AI. So I actually thought about it. I went so deep to think about it, and I said, and I'm saying this for a reason. All right, well, if I was in the writing room back then, how do you name this? So I started thinking about it. So what do you look for? Okay, well, you got to find like a distinctive type of a voice. What does this thing do? It was very strategic. It gave them a lot of tactical battle plans. It almost did everything except like counseling, right? Oh, correction. One of the other series actually did do that. And so I started looking up, and I'm putting characteristics of this, right? Tactical strategies, all the things that they would use the computer for. And ultimately, I'm doing my Google searches and what name matches these descriptions, and I'm coming up with Athena, and it says, the goddess Athena, the Greek goddess, kind of balanced out strategy and protection and all these things. So I would envision now Star Trek, Next Generation, Captain Picard calling, instead of saying computer Athena, we need tactical strategy for, and just that one little twist, all of a sudden, if they just kept everything the same, you have a major character in this story now, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like with hotels, uh, it's incredible because it's a space where there's so many people coming through. There's so many stories that are being told. Every hotel, even if it's a franchise hotel, um, has something slightly distinct about it.